Good afternoon, YouTube, or whenever you're watching this. It's like 1:04 in the afternoon. I have to be at work in just less than an hour. And for once, the postman came before I went to work. He dropped off something that I've wanted for quite some time, a box from eBay. So if you are familiar with my doll collecting channel, then you probably know that it is almost exclusively American Girl, with the exception of a few off-brands. My Heidiats up here. I've got a Journeys Girl, a couple Art Generations, and a Friends by Tolly. Not to be confused with Tolly Girl. There were two different lines. Friends by Tolly were cuter. And sold at Kmart. Anyways, this is not about that. This is about a doll that goes back so much further than any of those lines, especially American Girl. Well, not especially, like, the other lines were younger, but including American Girl. This goes back to, she in the 30s, I believe. Anyways, Sasha, if you are unfamiliar with the Sasha dolls, I finally got one to add to my collection. I got a Gregor. So without further ado, let's open them up. All right, so here we are. I kind of wanted to save this video to make this video later tonight, but I can't wait to open him. I wanted to do a lot of fact checking and do almost like a little mockumentary thing about Sasha, the designer. Her name was Sasha. She made these dolls. She was inspired by, well, she was like a sculptor and an artist. She was raised in like Swiss, I believe it was Swiss, aristocracy, and a very well-read woman. And she would make little clay animals for her kids. And then she started making these dolls, and so she was making them by hand because people saw them and were like, they are beautiful, I need one. And where did you get it? And she was like, I made it. So then she started making them and selling them at toy stores in her village. A toy store, I don't know. But people would line up at like 4 in the morning to wait for these dolls to get there, to get for their kids. So then she was making like $200 to $300 a year. But then she got, you know, that, well, I'm so sorry. She, I want to get into it. She ended up signing a contract with Guts, and they were mass producing them, and they were kind of crap. And so then she let that contract run out, and she started with she got another contract with I thought he was boxed, but oh well. No, he was not. Sorry. I had a whole bunch in my cart on eBay and was waiting for sellers to make offers, and one finally did, and so I got him. So she ended up going with a different company because there was quality control issues with Guts, and they were just like mass producing them, and there were a lot of flaws and defects, which has kind of made them rare. But they have like horrible names like Ogre Eyes and stuff like that, and like Big Head, that the collectors have given them over these years. I got one that I believe was from the English company that she ended up going with after she let her contract with Getz run out. And then they were manufactured so beautifully that I don't know I can't remember if she ended up, I mean, she went with them for like years and decades. It worked out so beautifully, but because of them being so beautiful, they got globally recognized for it. And so then I can't remember if she had an American company that she was also having them produced here, or if she was just or if she just signed a contract with different stores in the States, I think in California, to sell them here, and they were made by the English company. So without further ado, let's meet Gregor. And I have to say his name like that because if you've seen the show What We Do in the Shadows, then you'll know that Nadia, the one vampire, has had a lover for many centuries, and they have been reunited, and his name is Gregor every time. And so she finally finds him, but his name is Jeff. When she finally finds him in current days, she's horribly disappointed. Look at that little face. Oh my god, you guys. The head is super articulated. The eyes are hand painted. The lips are hand painted. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here, hold on. Bowl in the china shop. He's got his original certificates. So, yep, printed in England. So, I'm so excited. I kind of wanted a Getz one, but really couldn't have cared. And somebody offered me him for like, I think he was what, $70, which was a really good deal because somebody has one that's new in the tube, because they would, when they were sold through the English company, they all came in a Sasha tube, and that was like their boxing. Their packaging was a tube, like a metal colander and cylinder. There we go. Sorry, I know words. Made in England. Hold on. Come on, babe. Doesn't want to cooperate. Sasha. Oh, he's so cute. And this was like the outfit that I kind of wanted the most, but now that I have him, I definitely need the leather pant outfit that they have. And the cool thing about them is that their hands actually go above their heads, and hold on, give me 1 second. So they can stand on their own just fine without a stand or any assistance. And then another thing that they can do, is raise their hands over their heads. You can actually, hold up, maybe. You're supposed to be able to make them stand. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to pause. I need both hands. I have achieved it. Oh, that is actually thrilling for some reason. That's epic. That's fantastic. I love it. I freaking adore it. I am so happy that I finally got him. He is in praise and worship mode right now. Please excuse him. So yeah, so the Goods ones were from the, I believe, late 60s, early 70s, and there we go. That's better. You can actually see his little features now. Look at him. I'm not a huge fan of the rooted hair, and you can tell like that he's from the later lines, because the original ones had very matte hair, because she wanted them to look like real children and have real features and realistic hair, and kids don't have that fake shiny plasticky hair. So like the original ones had matte hair, but the later ones had this shiny hair, and it's beautiful. It's nice. It's cool. It's almost giving that, like with the flash on, it's almost giving the Kirsten's tinsel wig. But yeah, so that's why he's dressed like a little lad who's going to a Beatles concert, because he's from the late 60s, early 70s, and that was the style of like all their clothing. And yeah, so he's so cute. I definitely want to get the redhead. I'll get the blonde eventually, but I want to get the redhead also. And there are a couple other outfits that they had for them that I want to get, but he's just so perfect, you guys. He's so perfect. Yeah, he's later because he doesn't have the original stamp. No branding at all. That's weird. I thought that they had some sort of, maybe the English ones didn't. It was just completely, I'll need to watch. I watched a couple couple hours worth of YouTube videos. I will link down below if you are interested. No, I'm not gonna be able to get him to stand again to save my life for the end. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so that is Gregor. He is the newest little guy in my collection. I'm so happy to have him. I'm so happy that he's here. That little face. That little face. All right. Well, until next time, guys, I will be posting a video in the next, oh gosh, let's see, the next 7 days, because Joe's video, or Joe, I can speak. Joe and Heather's birthday is April 29th. So we will be doing a big video for them. That'll be their birthday / getting ready to go to American Girl on May 6th for my birthday. So yeah. So until then, we will see you around, and I hope that you enjoy the video. If you are new to my channel, feel free to check out my other videos, and if you're a Sasha collector, they might not really interest you all that much because they're mostly American Girl entirely. And if you are an American Girl viewer and you are interested in how simplistically adorable these little guys are, I will definitely link the Sasha videos that I was talking about in the comments so that you can check those out, because they're really cool, really educational, and you'll find out a lot. You'll probably fall in love and start scouring eBay like I've already started. So another chapter, another door, another branch in the collection. But I've been releasing some of my AG dolls lately, so I've recently rehomed like 7 or 8 of them, and I'll be offering one to my aunt on my birthday, because she's coming with us to American Girl and to see Titanic in Chicago. And so she doesn't have a doll, and like when she saw my mom's collection, she was like, oh, I want one. So I'm like, okay, well, perfect. So I'm gonna offer her, well, I'm going back and forth between offering her my my Blair Wilson, my Grace Thomas, I can never remember her last name, and Kaylee Hopkins. My aunt has blonde hair and brown eyes, so I'm thinking she's gonna go with Kaylee, but I'm gonna offer her all 3 so that she can kind of pick, and it's gonna be great. So yeah, and I gave my buddy his 74, and he was awkwardly thrilled. He, like, I don't know, like, yeah. So he might bring him with when we go to the store. We'll see. Who knows? Only time will tell. But yes, until next time, take care of yourselves and your dolls and each other, and we'll see you around YouTube.